So it's day 16, which is day 2 of my second cycle. And I just kind of want to talk a little bit about some of the side effects of some of these drugs that they're giving me. I went to sleep at 11 o'clock last night, woke up at 4 o'clock this morning, wide awake. And according to the nurse, that's the effect of the dexamethasone that they're giving me. The brand name for the one I'm getting is Decadron. Um, During my course of my chemotherapy, they're giving me palosetron, aloxi, and dexamethasone as the pre-medications. The actual chemotherapy that I'm getting is oxaliplatin infusion, leucovorin infusion, fluorouracil infusion, and fluorouracil. So the brand names are, I don't know, oxaliplatin, leucovorin, adrucil, and arosil. They also give me Benadryl, sodium epinephrine. Pen is right there in case I have a intense allergic reaction. And then Proventil. They also give me some flushes whenever they're doing it with just sodium chloride. So basically, I didn't get really well briefed on these medications. And you've got to be careful going into Google and looking at these things, because Google will always make it sound a lot worse than it is, but it's a good idea to know what the worst is possible. Like this dexamethasone that they're giving me, I went in and did some research on that one because it has some pretty pronounced side effects. It makes me feel, I don't know, a little bit hopped up, I guess you'd say. It is a steroidal anti-inflammatory drug. I'm guessing that it's designed to help reduce my body's response to the chemotherapy, which is going to be probably to constrict all of my veins to try and push the shit out, and all my capillaries and everything else, which would defeat the purpose of the chemo, which is to get into all my blood cells, all my veins, all my capillaries, everywhere in my body, to try and kill any cancer cells that might be floating around in there looking to create havoc. So I went in there and looked at some of the side effects of that, and let me pull that up real quick. Should have done this before. Just crazy stuff like heart damage. If you've had a heart attack, you can't take this drug. It's a high cortisone steroid. I cannot take a bunch of NSAIDs. You cannot drink while you take this. Alcohol is horrible. There's just a bunch of side effects and a bunch of interactions with other drugs that you really need to be careful of. So I'm definitely going to try to do a better job of educating myself on what I'm taking. This is all coming on pretty quick, and you're not only dealing with the psychological aspects of the anxiety of having cancer, having been diagnosed with cancer, having gone through surgery, dealing with the friends and family, trying to make them feel a little better, dealing with your own anxiety, your life, but you're trying to educate yourself on something that you probably not really ever had anything to do with. And a lot of these medications are very foreign to us. And these nurses and doctors are dealing with this every day. And so to them, it becomes rather routine. And they try to explain it to you, but you really have to know what questions to ask, because there's so much to it, and they know so much about it, that it all just seems relatively normal to them. And so they're not going to cover everything. So you really need to develop at least a baseline of understanding of the medications they're giving you and the possible counter indications that are going to come from doing other types of drugs that you shouldn't be doing with the stuff that they're giving you.